that music from Pastor Jim Owen's personal collection. Promised him no rock music for 3 weeks, so I'll keep my promise. So we're here on Bearscott baseball field, out here at second base, frozen, and I think you're going to see a rare look at Bearscott Stadium field today as we round the second. Look into left field there. Yeah. Right, guys. One of the coldest days ever at Bearscott. 17 degrees out. Some wind chill. Last night's feature presentation. One of our must-watches for the January season of movie watching. Rock, It's Your Decision, 1982, starring Ty Taylor, Jeff Sims, Dan Whedon as Pastor Jim Owen. Laura Branscombe does not have a credit as far as her character name. Laura Branscombe is either the mother of Jeff or the girlfriend of Jeff. That's one of the ambiguous things about that film, is the relationship between those two. It's implied that they are maybe dating, but maybe just friends. Debatable. But she gets better and better looking with each viewing of that great film. Glenn Williams is also in this. I believe he is either the father of Jeff or the oaf buddy. There's about 6 total credits in this movie. This one's directed by John Taylor, and John Taylor did, according to IMDb, a couple others. Coach, 1983, was his follow-up to this. The Rock, It's Your Decision was his first film. Then Coach, 1983, which I used to have on VHS. I watched one time. Didn't think it was that good, but I'll try it again. And then the 1987 film Test of Faith, which I think I did a full review on. It's a pretty watchable film. I think I did a full review, and I think I did talk about the John Taylor trilogy. But last night I found out that John Taylor, is he related to Ty Taylor, the main lead character in this? He might be. Not much info on John Taylor, but due to a glitch or a screw up by somebody who entered information, there's a separate listing for a John Taylor, like it's like a different John Taylor director who directed a movie called Twice Given, 1985. This is the same John Taylor because it's the same writer of the other movies and distributed by the same film. So it's a mistake, and I've looked it up. So it's a mistake by IMDb. They only list 3 films directed by John Taylor, and there's a separate one listed by a different one. But I just found out there is another film from 1985, Twice Given, and it stars the guy who was the atheist professor in Test of Faith. So this is going to be one I need to check out. So last night's feature presentation, Rock, It's Your Decision, 1982. Thank you, Jeff Sims, for your youth group testimony, and the shout out to Jefferson Starship, mentioning 2 Jefferson Starship songs in your diatribe about the evils of rock music. Dance with the Dragon and Devil's Den. I think both of these are from Dragonfly, 1974. One of them might be from Spitfire, 1976. And some other crazy references. The evils of rock music. Strange, because this was like 26, 27 years after Elvis was censored on Ed Sullivan. It's just weird. Great film. This leaves us with just one film left for must-watch films in the January season of movie watching, which I love. We got about a week left. Let's look at Bearscott. Oh man. Quite a change from last week, isn't it? So this stuff melted off, so it's completely walkable now. You can get around this all a lot better now. But still some ice here and still some ice here on the end. Our snow angel is gone. The frozen tundra of Bearscott Stadium. You will likely never see this for a long time. This is as light colored as you'll see Bearscott Field. Wow, it is like, this is just dead. Little patches of snow still left. Look at this, guys. It is like, it's not really frozen tundra, but it looks, you know, like, man, just dead. No green whatsoever. I wonder if there's any green left. Like on the fringes, look at the sun there. Snow-like sky. Completely quiet over on the golf course. No one's going to be out there today. Look at the trees. Here on the 23rd of January, 2025. Look at that, nothing left as far as green on the Bearscott field. Little patches, little bits there, but man, it's cold here today, guys. Look at this. The legend of Bearscott continues. It's as dead as it gets. Maybe a couple weeks, we'll see some forms of buds coming out. All right, boys. Don't get any colder than this. Bearscott Stadium. All right.